How Ordinary People Get Rich Quietly isn't just a catchy title, it's the quiet truth most folks overlook. While everyone else is busy chasing clout and flexing fake lifestyles on social media, there's a whole group of everyday people out there stacking serious wealth without making noise. No Ferraris. No flashy vacations. Just smart moves, strong money habits, and a mindset built to win. And if you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck, constantly stressed about bills, or wondering if you'll ever catch up, yeah, this is for you. Let's be real, most people were never taught real financial education. You probably learned how to write essays in school, but no one told you how to automate savings, create passive income, or build credit the right way. Instead, you're stuck playing catch-up in a game that feels rigged. But here's the deal, it's not your fault. You've been playing by the wrong rules. And the worst part? The people who figured it out aren't bragging about it, they're living it quietly. This video is gonna flip the script. We're breaking down the exact blueprint that ordinary people use to build wealth without noise. No overnight scams. No get-rich-quick BS. Just proven steps anyone can follow, whether you're 22 and broke or 42 and rebuilding. You'll learn how to shift your financial psychology, create systems, avoid lifestyle traps, and build income streams that don't depend on your time. The kind of real, lasting freedom schools never prepared you for. So if you've ever felt like you're falling behind while others seem to be sprinting ahead, you're not alone. But this time, you're not just going to watch others win. By the end of this, you'll see how simple, intentional money moves can create extraordinary results. And the first one? It starts with living on less, even when you don't have to. Some of the wealthiest people you'll ever meet don't look wealthy at all. They're not flexing designer labels or leasing luxury whips just to show off. Instead, they drive reliable used cars, think early 2010s Toyota Camry, and they stash the difference. It's not about being cheap, it's about being strategic. This habit builds financial margin, aka breathing room, to invest, grow, and stay stress-free. It's wild, but when you stop trying to impress people you don't even know, your wallet starts healing. That's Financial Psychology 101. Remember Walter White from Breaking Bad? Before things went south, he lived super modestly, teacher salary, average house, but still managed to stash cash. He didn't live above his means, and that gave him control, at least at first. Living below your means is how you escape paycheck to paycheck life, even when you're making good money. Making six figures doesn't mean you should ball out. 80% of NFL players go broke within 3 years of retiring. That lifestyle creep? It's sneaky. But if you stay grounded and stack assets instead of stuff, you build real, long-lasting wealth. That's the game most people ignore. Start small, downgrade your car, cook at home, cancel subscriptions you forgot you had. Then, redirect that saved cash into smart moves, index funds, a high-yield savings account, or even your first real estate fund. You're not just saving, you're building leverage. And here's where things start getting serious. What if your paycheck could run itself while you sleep? The secret sauce? Systems. Quiet millionaires don't leave their money to chance. They treat every paycheck like it's part of a business plan. It's automatic, 50% for essentials, 30% into investments, 20% to savings, or whatever ratios fit their goals. No more "I'll save what's left." What's left is usually nothing. That's where most people get stuck without even noticing. They build habits that make wealth inevitable. Think about Tony Stark in Iron Man. Before all the tech and armor, he had systems. R&D budget, acquisition teams, automated processes. Same concept with your personal finance. Set up auto transfers on payday, so you're stacking cash without thinking. It's not discipline, it's design. Here's the kicker: systems kill emotional spending. You know that treat yourself vibe on Fridays? Yeah, that's how credit card debt creeps in. But if 10% of your income always goes into your Roth IRA or into S&P 500 index funds, you're making money habits your default. And over time, that builds real financial education, not just theory, but results. Start today. Open a separate account just for investing, and link it to your main checking. Automate a set amount weekly. Even if it's just $25 to start, you're rewiring your financial psychology. your money starts moving with intention. And that momentum? It leads to decisions that feel boring but make you rich. Just wait until you see what happens next. Want to know what ordinary millionaires do differently? They invest in stuff that's boring. Seriously, index funds, dividend stocks, real estate, not crypto moonshots or the latest hype on TikTok. Why? Because these assets have a proven track record. Boring doesn't mean bad, it means predictable. And in personal finance, predictable often beats exciting. Look at The Office's Dwight Schrute. Weird guy, sure, but he owned the building his company worked in. He wasn't chasing trends, he bought land, invested in agriculture, and quietly stacked wealth. That's how boring becomes brilliant. These folks aren't checking their stock apps every 5 minutes, they let compound interest do the heavy lifting. And here's where it gets real. If you had invested $500 per month in an S&P 500 index fund for the last 15 years, you'd be sitting on over $200,000 today. No guesswork. No drama. This is where financial education meets discipline, repeating the same play over and over until it pays off. Most people won't do it, but the ones who do quietly win. If you're just starting, check out VOO or VTI, two solid index funds, or consider REITs if real estate feels intimidating. You don't need to be a financial wizard, just consistent. Focus on low fees, steady growth, and reinvested dividends. And once you've built that base, things start to shift, you'll be ready to go deeper with your own skills. One of the most underrated money habits? Mastering one high-income skill. Quiet millionaires don't chase trends, they go deep, not wide. Whether it's copywriting, coding, sales, or branding, they focus until they dominate. It's not sexy at first, but it compounds fast. When you get insanely good at one thing, the world pays you not to waste time doing anything else. Think of it like Breaking Bad, but the legal version. Jesse Pinkman was average at everything, until he partnered with Walt and focused on chemistry. Boom, results. Now imagine if you chose a skill like digital marketing or real estate analysis and drilled it for 1 year straight. That's not just income, that's leverage. That's financial psychology turned tactical. Let's get specific. If you're great at sales, you can make 6 figures without a degree. If you master content creation, brands will pay you to build their audience. Want proof? Google Alex Hormozi, built his empire off mastering one skill at a time, stacking them like Legos. It's not luck, it's habit and focus. You're just one obsession away from transformation. So ask yourself, what skill would change your income if you crushed it for 12 months? Pick it. Study daily. Watch interviews, take online courses, shadow experts, practice non-stop. Turn that interest into income. And the best part? Once you've got that skill dialed in, you won't need to inflate your lifestyle to prove anything to anyone. Most people upgrade their lifestyle the second they get a raise. New job? Time for a nicer car. Bonus? Book that luxury trip. But here's the thing, lifestyle creep is the silent killer of long-term wealth. Quietly rich people don't play that game. They know every extra dollar isn't for flexing, it's for freedom. That's money habits in action, not just theory. Remember Jim Halpert from The Office? He kept it simple, same car, same clothes, same desk, but his focus was building a future with Pam. No showboating. That's the mindset, spend like your goals matter more than your ego. Quiet millionaires buy their time back, not liabilities. They avoid those little upgrades that feel good now but steal from your future self. Let's break it down. A $600 per month car payment invested instead in an S&P 500 index fund could be worth over $50,000 in 5 years. That's not fantasy, that's financial psychology meets compounding. This is why personal finance isn't just about numbers, it's about choices. And if you can say no today, your future self will scream thank you later. Want a test? The next time you get paid more, pretend your income didn't change. Keep expenses the same, and divert that surplus into assets. Over time, you'll build wealth quietly, and with zero burnout. And guess what happens when you use that margin not just to save, but to build income that runs while you sleep? This is where it gets exciting, passive income. Quiet millionaires don't wait for one big payday, they stack small, steady streams that grow over time. We're talking rental income, dividend stocks, affiliate sales, digital products. Nothing loud, nothing flashy. Just consistent money showing up while they sleep. That's how they escape the 9 to 5 without announcing it on Instagram. Think about Stranger Things. The buyer's family rented out a room when times got tight, basic move, but powerful. That's real-life personal finance. You don't need 10 properties. Start with one income stream, maybe list a spare room on Airbnb, or publish a low-content book on Amazon. Passive doesn't mean easy, it means scalable without trading time for money. If you invest $1,000 in a dividend ETF like SCHD, you might earn $30-40/year, small, right? But reinvest it monthly, and after 10 years, you could be earning hundreds monthly without lifting a finger. The point isn't to get rich overnight, it's to stop relying on your job forever. That's real financial education, and it starts with one quiet decision. Your job is to build once and profit forever. Start documenting your knowledge. Create a course, launch a YouTube channel, anything that earns while you're offline. The earlier you start, the more powerful it gets. And when your income no longer depends on effort, that's when you can start living with real peace. But there's something even deeper most people miss. Wealth without humility is just ego with a bank account. Quietly rich people understand that money is a tool, not a trophy. Proverbs 22 verse 4 puts it best. Humility and the fear of the Lord bring wealth and honor in life. It's not about being religious, it's about recognizing that purpose beats profit. True financial success is rooted in gratitude, discipline, and perspective. Think of the pursuit of happiness. Chris Gardner wasn't just chasing checks, he was fighting for stability, for family, for legacy. And when he finally succeeded, he stayed grounded. No arrogance, no flexing, just quiet strength. That's the money mindset most never develop, honoring what you build by staying humble, generous, and aligned with something bigger than yourself. Here's the truth, when your money habits are built on ego, you'll always need more to feel enough. But when you manage your finances with purpose and integrity, you experience real abundance. Whether it's tithing, giving back to your community, or mentoring others, you stop living just for yourself. That shift changes everything. So take a deep breath, look at how far you've come, and ask, am I building something I'm proud of? Quiet wealth isn't just financial, it's spiritual. It's about mastering your money without letting it master you. And once you've grounded your success and purpose, it's time to align your daily life with that vision, even if it means doing less, but meaning more. Now that you've seen how ordinary people build wealth quietly, the question is, what will you do with this knowledge? Because let's face it, you've probably spent years watching others rise while you stayed stuck in the same spot. Not because you lacked talent, but because you never had the right financial education. But now you do. You've learned how to master money habits, build systems, reject lifestyle creep, and create real, lasting income that doesn't depend on trading hours for dollars. That changes everything. And here's the deal, this journey doesn't end here. If you're serious about transforming your financial reality and taking full control of your life, there's more waiting for you. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a chance to grow smarter, faster, and richer, quietly. Se inscriva agora para neo perder dicas que podem transformar sua relação com dinheiro. If you're ready to go deeper and make this transformation stick, then click the link in the pinned comment now. My resource Holistic Health, nourish your mind, balance your finances, transform your life is your next step. Inside, you'll discover how to create passive income streams, eliminate debt, and maintain mental clarity under financial pressure, all while aligning your habits with purpose and peace. This isn't just about money, it's about changing your entire life from the inside out. Check out the material in the pinned comment, and take the first serious step toward a life of freedom, clarity, and quiet wealth. This is your moment. Don't let it slip.